Well, this, you know what they did? They don't have, they have the background, and I was just gonna have the background in the room, but now I can't have the background in the room. I'm wearing my glasses because my handwriting is not that good, and a combination of those things and not being able to see. Oh, I may have the mentality of a baby, but I don't have the vision of a baby. I'm going old and blind. What am I gonna do? I'm not starting to look like Frankenstein, falling apart here and there. What am I gonna do? But I hope I'll leave my eyes open. So you see my green eyes are kind. And though I'm doing the post, and sometimes it could be cruel, I know that you will see that I'm a good boy. Kiss your job goodbye. Now this is about morality and cameras. They were in a cold hand, a cold piss concept. It's an old group that I never paid attention to when I was young. Play Coldplay. Okay. And then and you know, they have cameras. They look and they see, oh, they look at a nice little couple together. Oh, they should be happy. Look at them. They're hugging and they're kissing and they're romantic. Well, it didn't work out quite like that. It didn't work out quite like that. The camera went to them and Coldplay's guy said, hi. And the man threw the lady on his lap by him by the side. Well, everybody looked at that. The world knew that he was cheating on his wife. It happened to be Hippocratic, you see, because he's the boss of a whole corporation. And she was the woman who keeps people having romances. She was into, I forget the name of it all. So she was cheating on her husband. And the sad part is this, the kids will be involved. They'll be made fun in the schoolyard of both people because everybody has kids. Don't fool around behind somebody's back. If you're gonna go into town and go to Coldplay where the cameras are all around and make you lose your job. But you know it's not fair because he had to quit his job and he's gonna get a big divorce settlement and she just took time off. Girls get so they favor them and it's no good. Why don't they favor us? Because we're the scummy BX? No. Well, that's not right. Because I want to know if that's true, if men are more promiscuous than women, who are we being promiscuous with? But women. Unless they're a bunch of hard-working who's out there. Yeah, no Stravini's not playing. Now, another woman who was at work and she got fired, she was a playful, um, free spirit. But apparently, she was molesting the fellow people. They really liked her because she would get excited. How are you? And she would kiss them and bite them, mostly bite them. She'd like nibble on them. You can't nibble on your fellow workers. You know, I'm a pretty liberal guy when it comes to office attractiveness and cuteness. I think it's okay. But I don't want somebody nibble on unless they were really good looking. Then they can nibble away. Ooh. You know what? Apparently, talking like a Brooklynite or like somebody from Staten Island who's, immigrated to Brooklyn. One day we'll get back to homeland. Yeah, it's a very attractive accent. It's like the Louisiana accent. Like, hell yeah, girl. They are attractive. They're regional. What's wrong with regional? I know what you're saying. They should be classy. They should have a direct conversation. Well, no. Midwesterners forcing their way of talking on everybody. Go back to tornado country. Oh, you know what? A woman in the art field was told by her female boss to use her abilities of sexuality to to seduce the other people and wear leather and doing the hoopy doopy with somebody who's making an art deal to sell art. So she sold her body. Well, exchange. I don't know. I didn't know this nastiness went on. I thought all art dealers were homosexual men, and the women weren't involved. And if they were involved, they were dangerous. So nice. But my once again, my stereotypes are blown away. Well, they talk about blown away on JetBlue. A man who's a martial arts champion had hot Java spilled on his eye, and now he's blind in one eye. The man had been in hundreds of fights in the octagon, faced animals who make believe they're human. But it took a clumsy JetBlue woman, maitre d' or whatever you call them, to spill hot coffee on his eye. What are you doing with hot coffee that hot? What do you think it's Starbucks? And then they said he was he was the bad guy because he had to go to pee pee a lot. Well, sometimes people have to pee pee. I have to pee pee a lot. I wouldn't get along with JetBlue and maybe it's hot coffee in my mouth or my face. In my mouth, it wouldn't be so bad, although it would burn my tongue. Oh, I don't know about this. I don't know. Maxwell pins her hope on Trump. You know why? Because they think they got the goods on Trumpy. But he never went to Easter Island or go around sleeping with young girls. And he slept with young women, but once they were over 18, but he knew. See, he knew his fellow billionaires, a bunch of perverts. The master of them was Epstein. But he had no proof, Mr. Trumpy. And even that, he was before he was president. Even he was under the thumb of the worldwide pedophile ring. Who controlled it? Some say it was the CIA. Some say it was some corporate entity. And some say it was the Mossad. I don't know why, because Mr. Epstein was Jewish. Part of maybe. But the Mossad wouldn't do that. The Mossad are nice guys. They're all, yeah, because they're religious people. Religious people don't do things like, oh, I'm being naive. Maybe it was the Catholic Church. No, not my church. We hide pedophiles. We don't form rings around them. Or do we? Oh no. The race for mayor is on. Oh, this is something. We have Mayor Adams was the most um, corrupt mayoral guy that we ever put in the. I mean, everybody in his administration was crooked. And Adams was going to get free Turkish meals and trips to Turkey and Istanbul. But yeah, and his fire department was corrupt. His police department was corrupt. Everybody's corrupt. But he's looking good next to the communist Marxist bastard that's trying to put there anti-Semite with his death to Israel, with his take the war and clear the oceans of old and throw him in the sea. Well, you're not gonna throw my Israeli friends in the sea. They'll throw you in the sea, but they'll nuke you. Oh, they'll nuke you. Oh, but the mayor's there's gonna be crime zones because you know what they're gonna do? This communist artist from Uganda. He's gonna instead, when you have a domestic violence situation, you don't send the police. You send in a social worker. You know what this means? A lot of dead people and a lot of dead social workers. And Andy Cuomo, the other guy who's gonna put the commie in the mayorship because they're gonna split the conservative or what passes the conservatives in New York moderate vote. That's not true because Curtis Stewart, my favorite person, he's gonna take over because the left wing vote will be split three ways, and all us Republicans are hiding behind street cred. I vote, actually, I'm a Democrat. But you say, why? Because I like to vote against liberals twice. And we never win except for Giuliani, my man Giuliani. But Cuomo said that if the county won in New York, he would move to Florida. But he says he's just joking. Oh, he's gonna not live in New York City if he becomes a cesspool. It is becoming a cesspool because the liberals, oh, smelly cocky doodles. Anti-Jew for LA. Oh, this woman, she's a psychiatrist and a therapist, and she wrote on the thing. Somebody wrote, pro-Israeli thing that they wanted the hostages back. The ghoulish Hamad is keeping in storage. And she said, well, how many Palestinians do you want to kill? And Hitler started off doing a good job. No, you should know. You can't teach psychology and self-improvement and want Hitler to be the best person in the whole world. That's not right. But then it's a free speech thing. You can believe what you want, but it's not. Because my boss, say I was the attractive thing, and somebody said, Hitler's okay, and so is Potat, and I like Idi Amin, and he's hanging around my house, disturbing me, I would be like a mouse, going out with it, but I would say, Hitler wasn't okay. Oh, I gotta fire you, because you're disturbing my peace of mind. And somebody could be as crazy as you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm gonna take this down. I hope myself. Did I keep my eyes open? Try to keep my eyes open. I'm wide awake. I'm wired. I'm wired. I'm wired. I'm wired. I'm wired. You just met a man who is wired. And suddenly I see, at one time I could sing, yes sirree. Am I in tune? Or have I just ruined a good song? I don't really know. I don't know how this is gonna go when I love myself so much. I tend to look in my own eyes with love. Love all that I can have for me. Oh, can one evaluate my singing, my singing? La 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 loo, li 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 li, la la. Look away now. I'm going away. Can't you see I'm going away? I am a very ill man in many ways, but you're not gonna get rid of me, not so easily. 'Cause I'm a stubborn,